This is a cemetery where the names on the crosses belong to people who are still alive rather than dead. They're all female names, women who didn't understand what they were facing when they choose to have a second trimester abortion. They claim they weren't aware that by not declaring they didn't want to be in charge of the burial of their fetus, it would necessarily mean having their names written on the cross. A regular practice that may have started over 10 years ago, but has only emerged today.
Most of these crosses date between 2017 and 2020, but some women are saying that some of them have been here for longer. The association representing these women is planning to reach out to other organizations across the country, as they say this is a nationwide issue that has taken place in other areas and not just here.
Differenza Donna is part of a network of European NGOs promoting women's human rights. It is giving a voice to these women's demands. In just a few days, they have collected around 100 similar stories. They have launched a legal action on behalf of the women involved in the case, who claim they were never asked to give their consent to use their names on the crosses.
All these women told us that they felt very disrespected. They told us they felt their freedoms and rights had been violated, in particular their freedom of choice and thought, but also their religious freedom. Some of the women who called us told us that they are atheists or have other religious beliefs.
Rome's prosecutors have opened an investigation into the alleged personal data breach and violations of human rights to find out who's responsible. Dr. Giovanna Scasellati is the director of the abortion ward at the San Camillo Hospital in Rome. She told me that staff working here are not in charge of the burials.
When patients arrive here, we ask them to sign several papers, including one concerning the burial of the fetus. But we are part of the medical staff of the hospital. We don't deal with burials. It's the waste collection company that looks after that aspect. We are only responsible for the medical procedure.
The capital's waste collection company issued a statement in which it says it has so far complied with the law, following up on the hospital's orders to proceed with the burials whenever patients don't want to deal with it. Despite the blame game, the alleged misuse of these women's identities is something that the Italian Data Protection Authority is also looking into in order to establish the role played by the public bodies involved in the case. Giorgia Orlandi, Euronews in Rome.